Teams is here. The Class B baseball title was won by a team in the East, but the all-state teams are riddled with Western talent. 21 of the 32 athletes between the two are from regions considered to be in the West. On the first team, a large chunk of the selectees are from the North Central region of the state. From South Central, 2 Lobos earn first-team nods, and 2 Skyhawks earn a spot with Michael Fogerland and Trace King. On the second team, Eli Thompson is the third Shiloh Christian selection. Hazen's Tyson Wick is the lone Bison selected. Another Lobo and Laker make 3 for both those programs as well. It's been 25 years since an athlete at Bismarck State competed in wrestling, but that's about to change. BSC Athletics announced today that beginning next school year in 2024, wrestling will join the school's growing list of varsity sports. Wrestling is the 12th sport that Bismarck State has to offer now, including all men's, women's, and co-ed sports. Wrestling first started at Bismarck State in 1961. It ran for 37 seasons. In just under 4 decades, the program produced 10 national champions, the last being Brock Lesnar in the school's final wrestling duel back in '98. With a sport that was so fruitful for Mystics Athletics, Director Myron Schultz says having an administration that buys in makes all the difference.
It all starts at the top, and your president and executive vice president care about sports and see the value they can bring to the school and see how they can help drive enrollment and vibrancy on campus. You know, when they give you the message that we care, we want to do something with it, then you start exploring and you start looking at for best fits, and you know, it's just great. We hope that we can add more. Well, we like to look at women's wrestling as soon as we can find. If the conference would start it, we would add it right now. And you know, we're always exploring right now. It's just got to be a good fit for, you know, so we can do it well.
For Schultz, being part of the addition makes it even more special.
Yeah, the growth is exciting. You know, I'm a BSC alum, but I grew up at BSC. My midget football coach was worked up here, and we spent all our time up here. And it's a mile from my boyhood home. So it's fun to watch it grow. And another thing too is even going back when you talk to the people that were part of the past and built it, and you know all those names, and they were the big names in Bismarck athletics, and they were your coaches and teachers, and it's just fun to be part of the vibrancy of bringing some of this back.
The Larks played Duluth earlier this afternoon for the 4th time this season. Larks led 2-0 in the first. Bottom of that frame, Lucas Kelly rips a hit up the middle. It scores Joshua Duarte. It ties the game at 2 apiece. Top of the second, 2 runners on. Jacob White, he makes great contact. It's going to clear the right center field fence. His second homer in as many days is a 3-run bomb. Larks are back in front 5-3. To the bottom of the second inning, Bismarck's going to find themselves in some trouble. Lucas Kelly, he skies a sac fly to right field with the bases loaded. It's deep enough for Carson Applegate to tag and score. Once again, it's tied. We'll move to the 8th. Duluth is trailing by a run. Mike Hallquist changes it. The former Mystic, he blasts one over the opposite field fence. His second of the series. That was the difference maker. Duluth goes on to win a 7-6 final. And I'll tell you, with the temps that Henry has been telling us all day, all that red the next few days, I'm kind of glad the Larks are on the road, so we're not outside shooting those games in 90 degrees.
Yeah, it'd still be fun to watch.